To sketch in a notebook is a record that you are alive in the world, you're looking at the world, and you're responding to the world.
Dublin Sketchers is a loose group of people who go out sketching all around Dublin.
We meet on a Sunday for 2 hours at a pre-designated location.
And what we do is that we sketch from direct observations.
Everyone and anyone can turn up. They're all lovely. They become like a family.
Few of them are professionally artists, but most of them are not. But still they come to learn and love art.
Some days it's overstimulating, and then other days it's more almost meditative.
We all basically ignore each other while we're sketching, and then we all get together and kind of look at each other's sketchbooks and share ideas and just chat about anything and everything. We went out first on the 30th of March 2008, and coincidentally in Seattle the Urban Sketchers movement was getting going, and it was in 2017 we decided to affiliate with Urban Sketchers, and they were actually really impressed that we'd kept going for so long. Right from the beginning actually we've had a blog, and just ever since then there's something on the website showing where we went, who sketched what, so it's kind of like a record of where we've been for the last, is it 15 years?
It was very important from the very beginning that we were warm and welcoming to anybody at any level of technical skill.
So it's just whatever anyone puts on the page is kind of celebrated, and I love it because you get ideas from other people.
The social aspect, to me, is more important than the drawing and the art. I am a bit of an introvert, really, so it helps me to be a bit more extrovert.
You can be in a time in your life where you're really struggling, and you go and they're there. There's always someone there.
There is a sense of belonging, and that sense of belonging is very important to me. And also belonging in Dublin. I'm not from Dublin originally, so every time I sketch the city, I fall in love with it all over again.
Urban sketching is so unique because you're actually there, you're not drawing from photos or anything, you're really experiencing the mood of the place, and you can kind of tune into that mood.
I think it's just so exciting. There's the noises, the rain, the people.
You're outside, you're with the elements, and people or no people.
Sometimes you get approached by people and they almost pat you on the back for doing something that you love. So I find the feedback with that is very positive.
For me, it's important to go out sketching because sometimes you maybe get creative block, but just by going out, you're sitting in front of a blank page, you've got 2 hours, you've got to produce something, and that might just be a coffee stain.
I was really bad at drawing the buildings and all, the perspective. Like from childhood, I was very fascinated about the portrait, so I never thought that that could be difficult. So every week I learn and meet people, and it's fun, it's very relaxing.
The fact that I can have a completed piece of work, like a drawing, every single week, even if it's unfinished, you've put it out there, so it's kind of an accomplishment every week, and I think that's very special.
I like to mix what I draw with maybe words, my thoughts about what's happening on that day. It's a personal thing, you know. It's a journal in a way.
Sketching on location is so much more exciting than sketching from a photo. There is the adrenaline rush.
There's people all the time going through, you know, whether you're in a coffee shop or you're out on the street, and things are changing all the time.
Every time you go to a new location or an old location, you learn something or discover something new about it.
Like every city in the world, Dublin is changing. In some ways, the old Dublin is dying. And I love sketching those buildings that nobody's looking at.
A lot of the times people haven't seen these little nooks and crannies before, even if they've been living there for years, and which happens everywhere. Like, we can't see, you know, all parts of our where we live, but it's a really nice way to do that.
As a collective, all of us in Dublin Sketchers, and over the many years that we've been sketching together, like just thousands of sketches of the city. And each of those sketches is a record, a memory of the city. And it's so perfect that we're remembering the city one sketch at a time.